What's going on, guys? It's Seth here. Today I'm going to be talking about some rather interesting things here concerning what's going to be happening this very soon at the Summer Game Fest. Now, I have covered this in a bit more detail in previous episodes already, but just a little bit of a reminder here for you guys. Don't forget, this Summer Game Fest will be kicking off on June the 9th, which is in 4 days' time, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is on a Thursday. So Thursday coming is when the Summer Game Fest is going to be. Now, I have covered this, as I said, in another video, so excited to welcome The Rock at Summer Game Fest next Thursday, June the 9th, to talk about his role as the Foundation in Fortnite game in the upcoming Black Adam movie. So that's really interesting there. I've also got the world premiere campaign gameplay level of Modern Warfare 2 during the Summer Game Fest. As you guys can see, we can see a ghost in the background there with the Modern Warfare 2 logo. So that's going to be at June 9th, 11 AM Pacific, 2 PM Eastern, 6 PM UK time. So that's really interesting there. Also, just before I carry on with this, don't forget, we are going to expect a campaign trailer coming out on June the 8th, I believe. So that's going to be interesting to look forward to as well. That's going to be at 6 PM UK time. Also, one of Call of Duty's developers or teams that they work alongside, called Toys for Bob. I'm sure you guys probably heard of them. Now, according to 4chan, this is a leak, so take this with a grain of salt. Toys for Bob is currently seeking staff for several new games, one of which is Crash Bandicoot 5, codenamed Globe. It will retain the concepts made for Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, but new artists will be called in for exclusive characters and settings. There is also talk of single-player and multiplayer cooperative during the story mode. The second game is a new IP codenamed Plant. It's a kind of TPS with a crude rabbit smoking a cigar, and it looks like a Gears of War parody. Now, the only thing I can possibly think of when I think of rabbits is potentially Rayman. So, Rayman is one of those games that first came out on like the PlayStation 1 and things like that. So it'd be interesting to see how they go about. It could potentially be a crude rabbit smoking a cigar, because I think that's what I can't remember what they called themselves in that game. I think there's something like Wabbit or something like that. So it could potentially be related, but we'll have to wait and see. Spyro 4, codenamed Luna, was cancelled during development and remade from scratch. It doesn't know why, but it thinks all the happenings regarding Blizzard and Microsoft had something to do with it. So that could potentially be related to this. Now, in case you're wondering who I'm getting this from, is from the Victor First on Reddit. What he's found interesting is user number 59895270 claims Wumpa League is not a thing and links the file of a developer interview, and this is what the user says. The 2LM podcast from last month has him talking about Crash Bandicoot. One of the episodes was about him talking about Rob Duenas, one of the IAT character designers, about many of the IAT artists and programmers leaving Toys for Bob episode after has a segment of him talking about seeing Wumpa League and how it's still not happening. How there are desperate Crash fans that believe it's happening, and a specific Crash YouTuber who keeps milking WL just for the sake of his YouTube channel, likely Canadian Guy A. So that's really interesting. So I'll see what's going on with that. Now, Toys for Bob is currently seeking staff for 7 new games, as aforementioned. Just basically mentioned briefly through that. Potential release date, there's no release date or potential release date information so far. Unfortunately, the sales of Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time were quite poor, apparently, according to an article from Digital Trends last year. According to Super Data, Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time sold only 402,000 digital units. Yikes, I thought it'd be more popular than that, within its first month on the market, which was noticeably lower than the performance of Crash Bandicoot N-Stain Trilogy, which sold 520,000 digital units in a single day. We'll update this page when we know more potential release date of the game. So that's really interesting there, guys. Would you like to see a Crash Bandicoot 5? Let me know in the comments box down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you think that should happen. Again, if you're all excited for Summer Games Fest, give the video a thumbs up. Is there anything else I need to talk to you guys about? I don't think there is. I think I've pretty much covered everything so far. So if anyone else got anything else I have not mentioned in any of my videos, let me know in the comments box down below. I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification box on the same more videos, and I'll see you. Until then, peace out.